Thank you to Mr. Dunlap for playing Slide by the Goo Goo Dolls.
Good morning, Hempfield! It is cycle day 1.
Lots of people have asked us, how do you have a concert during the pandemic? Well, Paige Harrington of Hempfield Happenings will show you how we pulled it off.
Every year, Hempfield High School's band, orchestra, and choir programs work together to put on a winter showcase. This year, for community members to attend, they had to tune in virtually. Mr. Saracini is Hempfield High School's band director.
I think that the important part about playing in an ensemble is having something that you're aiming for so that you have a reason to be motivated to get better. And although this isn't the kind of performances we're used to doing, I think it's really important that we have some type of performance or performance-like event that is something we can get excited about.
The symphonic and concert strings are led by Mrs. Wilson.
This is the best alternative in the sense that the kids can still get together and actually perform on stage.
Mr. Ramos is the high school choir director.
I think this alternative supplies opportunities and obstacles at the same time. I think it's a great chance for students to still perform, but I know some of the tech woe that happen in school may just kind of inhibit that sometimes, but we try our best.
Each group has their own way to prevent the spread of COVID-19.
In a sense, the string ensembles are probably the luckiest out of the other music ensembles in that we don't really have to worry about aerosols when we play our instruments. 4 feet of distance is sufficient for string players, but it's not the same for wind players and singers.
Yes, we do 10 feet spacing. We only sing for 30 minutes at the end of the period, so the aerosol spreading is only going to be contained in 30 minutes compared to 80. And we do have this special PPE singing masks for rehearsals.
Sure, we have taken a ton of precautions, obviously all of the school safety procedures. And in addition to that, all the students perform wearing playing masks, which are specifically designed for their instrument. All of the instruments that have bells have a cover on the bell, just if there's any aerosols that would be reaching the end of the instrument, they would get caught by that. We rehearse at least 6 feet apart, oftentimes more than that. And we try not to use air, like playing with air in a room for more than 30 minutes. So, at least for band, we've been doing the hack band in the band room or outside, and we've been doing all kinds of different things like that to try to vary up the room that we're playing in.
The concerts were performed on the 15th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd of December 2020 over YouTube Live.
So proud of just everyone's adaptability and resilience and perseverance to just get everything done in the end. We sounded great and making cool music and memories to last a lifetime.
While the concerts were shown in an unusual way, it allowed the students of Hempfield to do what they had been practicing for months, perform. And for Hempfield Happenings, I'm Paige Harrington.
You can see this story and others on this month's episode of Hempfield Happenings, airing nightly at 6 o'clock on Comcast 66 or YouTube Forever, whatever you choose.
Many people know about these ensembles, but we also offer many elective options, including piano class, guitar class, music production class, and music theory class, which includes Intro to Music Theory and AP Music Theory. The music teachers sat down and decided to make a little jingle so you'd learn more about these classes.
Picking out my courses, I'm gonna be reflective. Let me take a look at those music course electives. We know I got the classes like orchestra, band, and choir, but I've heard of some others that are on fire.
Check your vibe. I came to rap about you and your time, but you didn't expect for me to rhyme. I heard you was stuck, even needed some help. Let Ramos inform you before you go to Yelp. Our course is slap, that's a fact. 6 of us show up before the crack. So here's the lowdown, no drama, cause you need this to tell Joe Mama. Sarah says a co-kizzle, his bits be icy. Mind, body, soul, go to him for advice. He got the whole world in the palm of his hands. Consider concert or symphonic bands. So you wanna play the keys, huh? Pop off, you play the way you practice, it'll all pay off. You got Ord, Fritz, Van Etten, piano prodigies, let those words set in. We got the River Nile flowing through school. Intonation, speed, etiquette, you know the rules. Oh, you don't take orchestra? I thought you were cool. Try the fiddle and see who overrules. All that's left is Ramos. His class is fire. He is in your dose and he calls a choir.
Not
we sing, we dance, we have a good time. Pick 1 or 2 groups and put you in your prime. Guitar and production are your last choices. Unlike fire choir, you don't use your voices. These classes are for all, have no delay.
Read it all again. De capo al fine.
Picking out my courses, I'm gonna be reflective. Let me take a look at those music course electives. We know we got the classes like orchestra, band, and choir, but I've heard of some others that are on fire.
Period.
Well, that's all for today's announcements, Hempfield. Have a forte day.